Hey guys, Fred Wellman with the MeidasTouch Network, host of On Democracy, Fred Wellman. And Kelly Craft is, well, you just got to see this. It's amazing.
Our schools are under attack. Woke bureaucrats parachuting in to hijack our children's future.
I know my CRTs.
Forcing woke ideology into the classroom.
I'm Gracie. I'm a she, her.
It's immoral. I'm Kelly Craft, and as governor, I'll dismantle the Department of Education and start fresh. Because these are our children, not the government's.
That's real. I mean, it's pure comedy gold. I just found it today. That's incredible. So to bring you up to speed, that's Kelly Craft. She's running for governor with a Republican nomination for governor in Kentucky, and that's a real ad. And aside, well, from all of it being insane, I mean, fact check. We'll do that. We'll pretend we're reporters. The governor can't destroy the Department of Education in Kentucky. She doesn't have that power. They don't have that power. They're not teaching CRT in the schools. And the purple hair was brilliant. I mean, and of course, the punchline of the whole thing is that Kelly Craft is a multimillionaire. She's married to Joe Craft, who's the CEO of the third largest coal producing company in the eastern United States. Not only do her kids not go to public school, her and her husband built a private school of their own. So I think that's video of her being in a public school talking to the parents. That's probably the first time she set foot in an actual public school. It's just amazing. But you know, who is Kelly Craft? And it took me a second to remember who we were talking about because she's familiar to me. So of course I had to bring it up. You may know that Kelly Craft is the former UN ambassador at the end of the Trump administration. And before that, she was the ambassador to Canada. And she just brings a load of experience. She's never been elected office. Before that, of course, her vast experience, she ran a market agency, a small one. And her real big qualification is that her and Joe gave $1 million to the Trump inaugural committee. $1 million. And we know all about the Trump inauguration committee and how that's going. I think they're still throwing people in jail for that shit. That's where she is. But here's the thing. The amazing thing, what's this we got to remember about Kelly Craft? One of my favorite things. So she's famous. She's famous for the most amazing interview ever given by a public official. And you probably forgot it because of all the flood of bullshit we've had to deal with for the last 5-6 years. But you got to watch. This is an interview with the Canadian Broadcasting Company she did right when she took over as the Canadian ambassador. And I got to tell you, just watch. You'll remember.
They can still fight climate change even if they're not part of the agreement.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you yourself believe in climate change?
I believe there are sciences that are both on both sides that are accurate.
You believe that there's scientists that science that proves that man is not causing climate change?
Well, I think that both sides have, they have their own results from their studies, and I appreciate and I respect both sides of the science.
Yeah. She sees both sides of the climate change. But here's the thing. Don't ever say Canadians don't have a sense of humor, because I love how CBC cut that. So it's like the Law and Order ta-tung at the end. I mean, watch the ending again. It's pure gold.
Results from their studies, and I appreciate and I respect both sides of the science.
I've watched it like 10 times today. Cha-ting. I mean, it's great. Anyway, so her illustrious career as an ambassador to Canada included being out of the country 58% of the time she was supposed to be the ambassador. She spent over a third of her time taking her private jet to visit her homes in Kentucky and Ohio. That's how much she loved her job. And then they made her the ambassador to the United Nations. And I don't know, I actually looked for stuff she accomplished in the UN, and I couldn't Google, no matter how hard, and I'm pretty good at Googling, I couldn't find any accomplishment that she accomplished in that last year and a half of this ridiculous administration. So now she's running for governor. But don't worry, folks. So she's up against... She's up against Daniel Cameron, who's the Attorney General of the state, a protege of Mitch McConnell, up against, of course, Andy Beshear, who is a Democrat, but really popular. He's done a great job. He's got a really good chance of being elected, even in Kentucky. But Here's the greatest part. And this is the punch of this whole comedy. Ted Cruz just endorsed her over the last week, and he's going to come and do some appearances with her. And let me tell you, game changer, right? I mean, Ted Cruz. I mean, he's got such a history of successful endorsements. Why? Let's see. He endorsed Josh Mandel. He endorsed Mo Brooks, and don't forget Rebecca Kleefisch for Wisconsin governor. You don't know that name because she went nowhere. Okay, so he's bringing that star power that only Ted Cruz can bring between trips to Mexico, and he's going to go to Kentucky and really take it to McConnell and show him that he is in the fight. I tell you, it's exciting stuff, folks, but I don't think she has a chance of winning governor. I mean, but you never know. I mean, it is America and it is 2023. But if nothing else, Kelly Craft is pure comedy gold. So we'll keep an eye on this campaign. I'm Fred Wellman with the MeidasTouch Network, host of On Democracy, the FP Wellman. We got a new show every Friday night, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. I hope you come watch it. Come subscribe. I look forward to talking to you again. Thanks.
Hey, Meidas Mighty. Love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram @MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.